This video is for the middle roaders out there, for the third pathers, the neutral ones, the wayshowers, the light workers, the people that are trying their best to rise above the us versus them trenches. I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate the energy that you hold on the planet. It's such an important role right now, especially when we're almost bullied to pick a team, know your mind, fight against something. There's many that understand that, especially for them personally, that's not necessarily their path. Their path is to be an example of love and fairness and compassion and discernment and lack of emotional knee-jerk reactions. These often are the people that know themselves and have a practice of managing their internal energy and what they put out in the world. This path is quite unappreciated by a lot of people because we're looking for commonality and we're looking for people to strengthen our own sense of what's right and what's wrong. And there are many that understand that it's not about any of that. There are larger archetypal energies and stories playing out here that are much larger and much more far-reaching than the sound bites that come through our screens. For those of you that aren't stuck in the us versus them, you're either doing it intentionally or you truly just don't know where you stand because there's so much swirling around and it's hard to discern what's true. Don't let them bully you into trying to believe something else or be something else other than what you feel is right. Own your space. Own the fact that you're not quite sure. And just have the courage to be in that space, regardless of whether it seems like the rest of the world is in a different place. Because what I can tell you is from where I sit, I look at the us versus them trenches, and most of the people I see in those trenches don't seem very happy. They seem quite aggravated, many really angry. So for me, I try to keep my energy out of those trenches. I try to rise above it and view it as more of a story, like a novel, because there are truths across the spectrum. And some things I believe are probably not true, when other things that I believe definitely are true. And that can constantly change if you're paying attention and if you're taking in different kinds of information from across the spectrum with a neutral heart to try to consider them from an authentic place instead of deciding that they're wrong just because they don't align with what your belief system is. We need to grow ourselves out of these trenches, so we got to do something a little bit different. So big love to you middle roaders that are really trying to do your best to manage your energy and not get caught up in the trenches and all the slings and arrows that come with those.